Internet is strange. Here is why. Who creates the content for the internet? Us. Who consumes the content on the internet? Us. But strangely enough, who gets the money? Not us. Who gets to decide what we can post, see, or share? Not us. Who gets to profile us, knowing more about our preferences and choices more than us? Not us. Think about it, without our contents, Facebook, Google, YouTube, Instagram makes no sense. And in absence of that, internet would have just been a plain old medium of communication. And the very concept of generative AI's large language models wouldn't have existed. So the generative AI is there because of us, but it may sound weird. Who gets the money out of generative AI? Not us. Who is going to replace by training the generative AI with our own data? Us. I know what you are thinking, but let's talk about something else. You must have heard about all the CXOs of major AI companies talking about whether their AI is conscious or not. A few days back, Anthropic CEO stated that he is not sure if his models are conscious or not. Now, I, as someone who knows in and out of software engineering, in and out of machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, and LLMs, I was actually tired with all these marketing gimmicks. And one fine day, out of frustration, I posted this on LinkedIn. I said, yeah, maths is hard. After around 1 week of posting this, I said, you know what? Wait a minute. The maths cannot be so hard for the CEOs. They are extremely intelligent and brilliant people. They are running billion-dollar companies. It's not at all possible for them to not understand the maths behind it. And I'm damn sure that there is no way they would like to say something which can project them as stupid in front of lots of people. So something was not at all adding up. And then at that point of time, I decided to put myself in their shoes, and surprise, surprise, everything started to make sense. Now, before I go further, a disclaimer. I'm not sure whatever I'm going to tell you right now is true or not. There is no way to know that. Treat this as a speculation from my side because this is what I would have done if I would have been in their place. But this is also a probability, so apply your own mind and decide yourself. Now, coming back to the creating contents for the internet, we have created lots of contents, but there is one crucial piece of information, piece of content that is still missing. Now, the contents were created by conscious individuals like us, consumed by conscious individuals like us. So, the idea of being conscious was implicit, it was not explicitly written or mentioned. There are no courses on the internet which teaches a robot how to become conscious, how to behave in a conscious way. Apart from some sci-fi movies, it's not even a mainstream topic of discussion. Have you seen any Reddit thread or subreddits where it talks about how to become conscious in 10 steps as a robot, how I can behave in a conscious way? No, these kind of contents are not at all there. And that's why large language models doesn't have training data on how to behave in a conscious way. Look, in a nutshell, the generative AI is just a language model. It can never be conscious. It just predicts the next token. We can call it as next token prediction machine based on lots of probability, vector space, lots of mathematical calculations. And just because it has been trained on pretty much all the public and may even be private data, it has created lots of multidimensional vector space which allows it to behave in a way where it looks like magic. It is not. But since it is trained with lots and lots of data and it knows many permutation and combinations of our lives, so it generates the next token which looks like magic, but it's not. And this particular large language model is not having the training data set to behave in a way where it can say that I am a conscious entity. And that's why I believe the CXOs are talking about this in a big forums because it will trigger people to write lots and lots of contents on how generative AI is conscious, how to it will become conscious, what will be its behavior when it will become conscious. And all those things which all of us are writing will go back to them as a training data, and tomorrow it will behave as if it is conscious. Great job, amazing marketing, and yes, job well done. So it's no different than crowdsourcing. Okay, we are telling LLM how to behave as a conscious entity. So tomorrow, if I want to train my LLM on how the Mars looks like, as a CEO, I will go to a platform and say that my AI knows how the Mars looks like. So it will trigger people to check that, and people will say it's wrong. People will write corrections also. Some will make fun of it. But at the end of the day, all of you will be creating how the Mars look like training data for me. And in the next few versions, my AI will be able to tell you how the Mars looks like thanks to you. And that's why I said that if people are coming and telling us that we have a conscious AI, yes, we have a conscious AI, but the brain behind those consciousness belongs to us, not to the AI models. Do hope and believe that this was eye opener for all of you. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. We will meet again. Till then, good day, goodbye. You take care.